Are carbs making you fat? Are carbs gonna kill you? Are carbs the main reason of war between Russia and Ukraine? The most stupid, common questions asked in the internet about carbs let people think that they are really bad, and most of it comes from the keto crowd. And I gotta show you in this video that not only carbs are not bad for you, but there are circumstances that carbs are needed the most.
Perfect.
So, are carbs making you fat? No, if you eat them in moderation. But it's not only about carbs. If you will overeat any of the macros like protein, fats, and carbs, they are gonna make you fat. Some carbs are better for your health than others, and some are really terrific for you. There are 3 types of carbohydrates: sugar, fruit, added sugars, starchy carbohydrates, also known as complex carbohydrates like bread, oats, and fibrous carbohydrates, veggies. If your goal is weight loss, then I want to show you the study from 1996 which showed that neither low or high carbohydrate diet offers a significant advantage when comparing weight loss or other metabolic parameters over a 12-month period. And this review from 2022 showed that participants without and with type 2 diabetes lost weight when following weight-reducing periods of both diets at the long and short term. And this is telling us that diet with which you can stick to long term, ideally forever, and I like to call it nutrition plan and not diet, because nutrition plan is with what you are fueling your body. When there is no bad foods or good foods, there are more nutritious and less nutritious foods. And I think that this is the best approach for getting the results over the long term, because you don't want to look good for week, for some photo or some social event, I don't know. I hope you want to look good year-round, right? This approach is gonna help you. As long as you are in the caloric deficit, meaning you are eating fewer calories than you are burning, you will lose weight. It doesn't matter whether you are on a ketogenic diet or on a high carb diet, doesn't matter. And if keto diet is something with what you can stay consistent forever, that means that it's good for you. You don't need to choose your diet to high carb or some other carnivore diet. That means that this approach is working for you best. You can stay consistent with it like forever. If it is, then go for it. But if you are an athlete who wants to perform at his best, you need to know that carbs are your main source of energy, something that you need as an athlete, and for you performing at your best will be difficult on a low-carb diet. Carbohydrates play a critical role in the energetic, sustaining working muscle. And especially if your training is of high-intensity type, carbs are going to give you energy for your muscles for ATP production. So ATP spelled adenosine triphosphate, which is a chemical that can directly result in providing energy to your muscles. Basically, this is the only chemical that is going to provide energy for your muscles. And carbohydrates, especially at the high intensity workouts, give you that opportunity to produce more ATP for your muscles to perform. However, if you are an endurance runner and typically your exercise intensity is low to moderate, then fats are preferred source of fuel. And as exercise intensity goes up, your body relies heavily on carbs for fuel. And that's true whether you are lifting weights or sprinting. And this review from 2007 shows that low carbohydrate and high fat diets appear detrimental for your performance if you are doing moderate to high intensity exercise, and indifferent if you are a well-trained endurance athlete. And the bottom line is this: carbs are not bad for you. That's utter bullshit. Carbs are really good for your performance as an athlete. Carbs won't make you fat as long as you are not overeating them and you are staying in a caloric deficit. And for better health, aim to minimally processed to no processed carb sources for the majority of your nutrition plan. I hope that you found this video helpful. If so, please subscribe to my channel and turn those notifications on so you never miss any video. Dedicate your life to your purpose, and bye, brother.